Hey, do you find yourself wanting to just strangle your spouse at times, right? You get so upset, so pissed about what they just said to you. You try to share something with them and they just brush you off or whatever it may be. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you a couple of things to do instead of getting so pissed off. And I hope this video helps. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hey, welcome to I Love You Packages. And let's go ahead and get in this video. Okay. So if your spouse says something that you don't like, first you're going to take a deep breath, right? That's the first thing you have to do. You have to take a deep breath and calm down before you go ready to strangle them. And then you can ask them this question. Ask them, um, what made you say that? Like, why did you even say that? Right? Say, just curious, what made you say that to me? And this will cause them to do their own self-reflection, right? And that's better than anything that you could even say to tell them about themselves, right? Because then they'll learn the art of self-reflection and they will learn to just, be aware, self-aware of the things that they say and do on their own, right? And there's no need for you to police them. There's no need for you to get pissed off because of what they just said. Just ask them, I'm just curious, what made you say that? Okay. And then the conversation may continue from there, but at least you have a grounded place to start, right? Without flipping out. You just ask a question and they can actually think about it for themselves. Okay. Number two, so if your spouse tells you that they don't really care about something that you're trying to share with them, right? Like they may just be like, I don't really care about that right now. I don't even care about that. Um, then just find something to talk about that they do care about. I know that may rub you the wrong way, but they're letting you know they really don't care about that. Like, I know that's kind of harsh, and they could choose maybe better words, but they're really just being honest and saying they really don't care about that right now, right? And we've all been there having to listen to someone go on and on and on about something that we could really care less about. I know I have been, right? And it's a sad truth. Um, but nobody wants to listen to something that they really don't care about. So just find something that you can talk about that they do care about. And don't get me wrong, sometimes it's just nice to be nice and sit there and listen anyway, right? Just to keep the peace. Because in marriage, there's many sacrifices that we have to do in order to keep the peace in the relationship. So with that being said, just either, sit there and listen for the other person. Hopefully they will, or just find something else that they'll want to hear about. Some people are just like that. Number three, if your spouse compliments another woman's behavior, right? Ask them these three questions. And when I say that, I mean, like, sometimes they're like, well, Sister Susie don't act like that. You never hear her uh, raise her voice at her husband or something like that, right? So you can ask them these three questions. Uh, and vice versa. A woman may say to her husband, well, Brother Joe don't treat his wife like that. He's always opening the door for her and blah, 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 whatever it may be, right? But if your spouse big ups another woman or another man, vice versa, ask them these three questions. Have you seen them around their parents? Okay, right? So you want to know how that person acts. Have you seen them around their parents? This way you'll know, how they act, right? Around their parents. And the second question is, have you been around that person and their spouse for 24 hours straight to observe them, right? Not just for 3 hours or 2 or 3 hours at a church service or a movie date or whatever, right? Have you been around them for 24 hours? Have you slept in their house overnight, right? Ask them that. And the third question is, how do you think they will respond to you when you tell them that you do this or that, right? Whatever it is that they do or that that irks you. Ask them, how do you think they'll respond to you if you shared with them blah blah blah. All right, so those three questions they can ask. You can ask them when they want to sit there and compliment another person's behavior or whatever. Okay. Number 4, um, you can always just brush it off and say that it's not that serious. Only if it's not that serious. Okay. Because, like I said before, sometimes we have to sacrifice just to keep the peace. And I know that a lot of us do that. We have to choose our battles. So a lot of times I'll just brush it off and be like, I ain't even going to go there today. What's that saying? Not today. No, not today, right? Not today. I ain't going there. We have to do that. And we do that a lot in our marriages. And it's not that we're holding stuff in or anything like that. We're just like, not today. I'm not even going to go there. I'm just going to brush it off. Hey, they may be having a bad day or whatever it is, and give them some grace and move on, right? And you find out that your day went along pretty well because you missed that battle. You missed that argument because you just kept it moving. So I hope this video helps. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And also, if you're looking for more effective, simple, and effective ways to improve your marriage, check out our His and Her To-Do List Marriage Challenge Journals. And the link will be in the description box. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.